Hey everybody, it's Nicole. So I just wanted to check in with everybody, say hello, and let you know a couple of things. First off, um, the the two giveaways that I have coming up that I'm picking the winners on the breast cancer awareness and then the sponsored giveaway for artisan therapy. I had originally scheduled them for I think it was like 9:30 or something, and then um 1 o'clock um on the 24th and then the 30th or something like that. But in any case, I've had to change them. So the breast cancer awareness giveaway is going to have to be changed. The date is still the same. It'll be on the 24th, which is tomorrow. And then it is now scheduled for 10:15. And then the artisan therapy sponsored giveaway live is scheduled same day, the 30th, but it's scheduled at 11 o'clock. So I want, to give us a little bit of time for us, obviously for me to pick the winner and all of that stuff. And then uh, also on the 30th, which would normally be kind of like a self-care Sunday chit chat. So that's why I wanted to give a little bit more time. And because it sometimes takes me a little bit to get comfortable on camera. And then I'm also hoping that everything goes smoothly. So I'm like giving a little bit of leeway for, any kind of technical issues. So I hope everybody is doing well. It's been really busy for me at home. And I know everybody says that they really enjoy the self-care talks and how honest I am and all of that stuff. So I really appreciate that, and I've really appreciated all of the kind words that everybody has put out there for me, and I've been so super grateful for all of your support. So I do have another giveaway coming up. So if you are not subscribed, because I do know that a lot of people who do check out my channel and watch the videos don't are not subscribed. And so I mean it doesn't cost you anything to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, hit the notification button so you know when I have posted a new video. And then I'm hoping that because I'm using StreamYard, that that you'll be able to see the updates that I've made to the scheduled lives. So fingers crossed that everything goes well. So I kind of wanted to talk a little bit more about self-care today, even though we'll talk about it more tomorrow. And so just because I have, as you all know, have not been able to have a lot of therapy sessions due to the situation with the therapist and them being on strike. But on the other hand, it doesn't always have to be somebody that's like trained per se to lean on. Like if you feel that you can trust somebody to talk to, whether it's a sister or a brother or some sort of sibling, a friend, a mentor, or a religious leader, like your priest, pastor, or rabbi, or whatever it is. There's that too. So don't always feel that you have to seek out necessarily a mental health, quote unquote, mental health provider to get the support that you need. I think it's important to know that there are other avenues to get, the support that you need. So, if you have a friend that you trust, that well enough that they won't judge you, to talk to you about whatever it is that's bothering you. I don't know if if you guys noticed during the pandemic, when everybody was kind of stuck inside, uh, that there were a lot of commercials saying, that you have to have that like uncomfortable conversation with a friend that you may be concerned about. And so sometimes it may be you that needs to approach somebody that you hopefully trust enough to talk to about what's going on, because I know that a lot of people don't always have the resources, as far as insurance or money, to get a therapist. And so uh, you can, I guess what I'm trying to say is that there's no right or wrong way to get the support that you need, as far as talking about what's going on up here, or even in here, that you can reach out to somebody. I know now they even do like therapy via text message. I do my therapy via video conference, uh, which works great for me, because being somebody who has anxiety and agoraphobia, uh, while it doesn't really help, it does help, because it allows me to feel a little bit more safer to talk to somebody. So I do my therapy sessions via video conference, and so you can do, talk to your friend via FaceTime if that's what you want to do, especially if they're not in the same area you live in, or the same state or same country for that matter. So, and then also, of course, there's the opportunity to, if you have uh like a church, or you know whatever your religious background is to, and reach out to them and talk to them. I'm not a very religious person, so I'm not 100% sure how that works, but I know that they do offer counsel. Or I know, like, if you're like in school or college, whatever, they do also have counselors there. So there's all kinds of avenues that don't always require, I guess, like, insurance or whatever. It's all about, and that's the thing, is about finding a therapist. That's really hard. Is finding a therapist or a psychologist or whatever it is something that's really difficult, because you have to be able to be comfortable enough to talk to them about the deepest, innermost things about yourself. And so if you don't have that connection with that person, if it's a therapist, then obviously it's not going to work. And that's the other thing that I've told a couple of people that, who I've discussed this with, is that if you are looking to get help with a professional, and now this is just my opinion, because I'm not in no way, shape, or form a professional. I'm not a doctor or a therapist or anything like that. But I always look at it as like a job interview, and you are interviewing that person for a job of helping you. So you have to go in with the idea with the first visit as you're interviewing them to see if they are a right fit for you. And if you go in with that thinking and, talking to them about, what's going on and all that stuff, and then it just doesn't click, it's okay to be like, okay, this is just not going to work out, or, I'll let you know about scheduling another appointment. There should not be this like pressure to uh schedule another appointment. If you feel inside that that person is not a right fit for you, it's okay to say, I need to find somebody else. I had to do that with a psychiatrist. I had a psychiatrist who I had initially wanted to change. He talked to me and was like, maybe, let's try things differently and see if it works out better this way. Well, it ended up not working. And what I ended up finding out from my psychologist is he was just kind of throwing medicine at me, and which explained a lot of the reason why I wasn't always feeling like I was getting better with the talk therapy and with medication. Now, not everybody needs medication on top of talk therapy. Some people do, some people don't. So, and of course, there's no magic pill that's going to make it all go away. You got to do the work too. Yeah, you have to be honest with yourself and with your therapist or whoever it is that you're entrusting, this chat with. But I found out that I think he had prescribed like 29 or 30 different kinds of medications that didn't make any sense for the illnesses that I had. And so when I got assigned to a new psychiatrist, she was pretty upset because she asked me if I knew what I was being treated for. And I told her, well, at this point, after so long, I didn't really know. And so she prescribed me what I'm on now, which is Depakote, which is used for bipolar. And she said it also helps with anxiety and it also helps with PTSD. But it mainly helps with the bipolar. So she said for her, usually the gold standard, and this is her opinion, not mine, is lithium or bipolar. So I have tried lithium. It was too strong for me. It didn't work. So we tried the Depakote, and after I was on it for about 6 to 8 weeks, I noticed a difference. And so it has stabilized me so that I'm not like all over the place, because I was all over the place. And while I still have my ups and downs, they don't swing quite so wide as much anymore. The anxiety is better, but it's not gone. I don't know if it will ever be gone. And the PTSD, same thing. I don't know if it will ever be gone. I don't think it's that. I don't. Now, okay, you can agree or disagree with me on this, but as far as having any sort of mental illness, I don't necessarily believe that you can be cured from mental illness. It can be managed to the point where you are able to function on a day-to-day basis. I am managing on a day-to-day basis with my medication, and with the help of my friends and my family, and then of course the medical professionals that are helping me. So I really wanted to talk about that, to let you know that it's okay to not necessarily take the I guess the typical route of oh, you have to go see a therapist or you have to see a psychologist to get mental help. That if you feel more comfortable speaking to a friend or a family member or somebody at your church or whatever it is, that's okay too. That I feel that everybody should have a good support system. It's something I think everybody needs because not and I know not everybody has it, and uh without a good support system, it sometimes it's really hard, even without or even when with if you don't have any mental illnesses, it's hard. You have to have your friends and your family to hang out with or laugh with and whatever with, because you need that interaction. So unfortunately, for me it's difficult because well, I have my family. I don't have a lot of friends because I have been burned by so many people, because there are so many people that don't really care about the other person. That friendship is a two-way street. And so it is important that it's not always a take thing, that it's a give and take thing, and that you do your best. And yes, everybody has a family or a life, I guess you should say, and that if there is somebody that that is in need, that you should try to make some time for them. And if you can't do it right that second, that you do let them know that you will get back to them ASAP, so that you can talk to them and listen to what they have to say. And that's what a support system looks like. And I believe that everybody deserves one. I know that it's not necessarily the case for everybody, but I do believe that everybody does deserve a good support system. So I don't know. Maybe that's a topic we can talk about on my live that I'm having tomorrow, and or whatever it is you guys want to talk about. I always look at this channel as a channel for obviously crafts and the the yarn and all of the fun stuff, and me reviewing everything and sharing the things that I get, and then of course my resin pours and all of that stuff. And then my plans are, I actually found a couple of LYSs here. I'm hoping that I'm able to get up enough courage to go out and visit them and maybe meet the owner and do a short little vlog and walk around and see what it's like, because I didn't know that we had them. And then maybe give them a little bit of exposure as well on this channel. And then the other thing is I also have always seen this channel as more of a way for me to advocate for mental health and for chronic illnesses, because these are two things that are not always talked about. People are scared to talk about it, or they don't understand it, or they think they understand it and they think they have all the answers. And for those of you who deal with mental health or mental illness issues or chronic health or chronic pain, you know what it's like hearing, oh, have you tried XYZ, or I know that this is blah blah blah. And while it's well-meaning, sometimes it kind of sucks. It's like you don't know really what it's like. And sometimes it's just a matter of knowing that you're not alone. So I look at this channel as not something that I'm looking is I still don't have this idea of growing to the point of massiveness. Um, I am looking at it as a hope of growing just enough to get just a little bit of attention. And that's it. And to help small businesses because they don't get a lot of attention. Times are hard right now. And then the other thing is that if I get monetized, that'd be fantastic. But that's not the end game. For me, the end game is to have fun and to talk about all of this. So anyhow, I just wanted to let you guys know that the live on the 24th is now changed to 10:15 my time. Giveaway is still going on for the breast cancer awareness. It ends at midnight today. And then the Artisanthropy one ends on the 27th at midnight. That's the one that's sponsored. And then that live is on schedule for the 30th at 11 o'clock in the morning. I had to move that one up. I'm hoping it shows up on my channel so that you guys can see it. And then I do have my subscriber giveaway, but I wanted to spread it all out. And then actually the live that I am having on the 23rd, I'll share with you some of the information for the subscriber giveaway as well. So until we talk tomorrow, I hope all of you show up. I mean, even if it's like 5 of you or 1 of you, I'm fine with that. It doesn't, I'm not expecting, loads and loads of people. But yeah, so I will talk to you all guys, all of you guys then. Okay, bye.